Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and I'm here today with a Halloween pick-a-pile reading for you. You can pick any pile, and I want you to concentrate on the piles and see which one resonates with you most. There's one with the orange light-up pumpkin, the Halloween tree, and the third pile is the green light-up pumpkin. So just take a look while I'm talking and see which one appeals to you most. The first card, one card rather, is going to be from the Halloween Forever Oracle. This is by Tess Whitehurst with artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And the second card is going to be from the Halloween Tarot by Kipling West. And if you like either of these or you'd like to learn more about these decks, feel free to look at my full-length deck reviews on my Tarot Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist and my Oracle Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist. And then for each pile, I'm going to pull a witch rune as well. All right, so just take a minute. If you need to pause the video for a moment, feel free to do that, and then we'll start. All right, so let's start with, I'm going to move these out of the way. And let's start with pile 1, the orange pumpkin. Okay, so your first card from the Halloween Forever deck is Chiaroscuro, number 33. So number 33 might be important to you, or the number 6. And the second card from the Kipling list is the 3 of Imps. So that's another 3. 3 may be an important sign for you. Take a look out for 3s. All right, so let's look at card 33 and read the meaning. I'm going to read this to you. This is a newish deck for me, so I'm not familiar with all the meanings. So I'm going to read this one for you. Again, this card is Chiaroscuro. I know what that is in painting, but I'm not sure what it means with this card. It says, release black and white thinking and overcome the us against them mentality. Acknowledge the gray areas and look for the blessings in challenges. Transcend oversimplification, perceive the power in polarities, and see the complex beauty in yourself, others, and the world. No one is all wicked or all good. We are all a complex interplay of the full spectrum of feeling, motivation, and experience. The Wicked Witch herself is not entirely wicked, just as Glinda the Good is far from completely good. In fact, their fates and identities are so interwoven, without one, the other could not be fully herself. It's almost as if they are one being, narratively separated into two. Chiaroscuro is an Italian word that literally translates to light darkness. It describes art and film that draw upon an intricate interplay of deepest darkness and brightest light. After all, without darkness, we could not perceive the light, and the brightest light casts the most profound shadow. In some significant way, you have been seeking to oversimplify. You may be labeling or perceiving another person, yourself, or an entire situation in a way that leaves no room for subtlety, complexity, or depth. Perhaps you see someone as simply evil or bad, or imagine there is no possible redeeming quality or blessing in a particular challenge. On the other hand, you may be mistakenly believing or wanting to believe that someone is an absolute angel, or you may choose to see your behavior as permanently beyond reproach. Life's not a fairy tale or a cartoon. It does not contain unredeemable villains or hearts of solid gold. Even most desirable outcomes contain their challenges, just as even the most grievous tragedies offer us blessings and boons. Life is a chiaroscuro, and if you want to experience it fully and masterfully, you must see it as such. Commit to the journey. Expect gray areas and appreciate the interplay of darkness and light. Admire strength, forgive weakness, and surrender to the great mystery. And that's really interesting because your tarot card is the 3 of Imps, or the 3 of Wands. And this is all about planning for the future, looking forward to your future. And while planning for the future, you may want to think about this chiaroscuro. Think about the fact that things are not all black and white. Things are not all good or evil. You are going to experience light and darkness in your travel to the future. And in your future, you should expect both and be prepared to deal with both. And again, darkness won't last forever, but neither will light. So it's a super important lesson, I think, to remember as you travel into your future, that there will be light, there will be darkness. Both are equally important and both are equally necessary. So that is your reading, pile one. And I'm going to pull a witch rune for you now. And it looks like you've got this, and I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to look it up. Okay, that is your witch rune. And it is the scythe. Okay, that makes more sense now. See? Sorry. It is the scythe. And it says, can you focus on that? Wow, I'm gotta focus now. Okay, I think you can see it. Okay, so the scythe says, the scythe is a dramatic rune, often associated with the color red and sometimes black. This rune could mean sudden changes, sudden endings, making a final decision, completing something, walking away from someone or something, danger, warning, proceed warily and with caution, cutting away or removing, and dramatic change. So again, as we talk about you moving into your future and planning for your future with light and darkness, it's possible that you may be experiencing some sudden or dramatic changes in the near future, and you are asked to proceed with caution, and you may also be completing something or making a final decision on something. So, pile one, this is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If so, please leave a message in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. All right, pile two, you picked that little Halloween tree, which I love. It's not bright, it's hard to tell it's on in this light, but your first card from the Halloween Forever Oracle is La Katrina. La Katrina. All right, so let me look up La Katrina. And the number 26 here could be important. The number 8 could be important. La Katrina says, adorn your body. Take pride in how you look. Let your outer appearance be an expression of your inner beauty. La Katrina is the well-dressed feminine skeleton woman often portrayed and emulated in Dia de los Muertos celebrations in Mexico and elsewhere. Her name means something like stylishly adorned woman. Here we see a stunning butterfly fairy in costume as La Katrina. Notice how her hair, makeup, accessories, and clothes are lovingly chosen and artfully assembled to beautiful effect. While wardrobe and cosmetic choices are sometimes assumed to be shallow and frivolous concerns, this assumption does not reflect the ultimate truth. While we can indeed become overly fixated on how we look in such a way that we lose touch with our authentic depth, we can also consciously leverage our aesthetic choices to live with more satisfaction, connection, and joy. You are going to get dressed and take care of your body anyway, and how you appear is literally how you show up. Whether you like it or not, fashion, style, and hair care are inescapable, nonverbal forms of self-expression. So you may as well make a ritual out of your self-care practices by approaching them with mindful presence. You may as well communicate to yourself and others that you value yourself and regard your body as a precious and priceless gift worthy of attentive adornment and care. While caring for and decorating your body may not seem relevant to your inquiry, remember that everything is connected. How you feel makes all the difference in how you're treated and behave. When you feel luxurious, you will attract wealth. When you feel worthy, you will teach others to treat you with respect. Don't underestimate the magical powers of colors, patterns, materials, accessories, and scent. Used with intention, they can positively affect you on all levels, which in turn positively impact every aspect of your life. Okay, very interesting. That's La Katrina. And your tarot card is the World. Awesome. The World is a card about completion. And it's card number 21. Again, the number 21 or the number 3 might be important to you. So the World card is all about completing something. And when taken together with the La Katrina card, this could be about completing how you want to appear to the world, completing how you want to show up in the world. Again, you may be completing a phase in your life, a cycle in your life, where maybe appearance and that sort of thing was not important to you. And maybe beginning this new cycle, that is something you want to take into account and to actually use to your benefit in the future. Because how you show up is important. How you show up for yourself and how you show up for others is a super important part of life. And that's something we don't think about a whole lot sometimes. All right, so I'm going to put this scythe back in from pile 1. I'm going to pull a witch rune for you. And the witch rune we got is the arrow. That's what it looks like. I'm not sure which way it was pointing. Let's see what the meaning says. All right, either way, this is called the man. The man, so I called it the arrow. It is not. The symbol is the man. And it says, the man is a masculine rune associated with shades of brown. Its meanings could be traditional male abilities, traditional male characteristics, action, fatherhood, being a protector to loved ones, being a provider, empowerment, confidence, strength, leadership, and dominance. So whether you identify as a male or female, we all have masculine and feminine qualities, and this rune can go together again with the thought about how you are showing up in the world, about your empowerment, confidence, and strength. Also, how you take action and display your leadership and dominance when those are appropriate things. So, and brown, again, might be an important part of your wardrobe. A lot of people love brown. So that might be a color to consider if you haven't done so. All right, friends, that was an interesting reading, I think. That was pile 2. And if you enjoyed your reading, please give it a thumbs up and consider commenting in the comment section below. And again, if more than one of these piles appeal to you, feel free to please look at 1, 2, or all 3 of them. All right, let's look at pile 3, the green pumpkin. And your card from the Halloween Forever Oracle is number 25, listen to the dead. So the number 25 may be important, or the number 7. So that sounds like an interesting card. Let's see what the meaning says in the book. Okay, I'm going to try to hold it up while I read. So listen to the dead. Okay. This says, one or more of your ancestors or deceased loved ones wants to be of assistance. Still your mind and pay attention. Listen deeply to what they are communicating. You have a truly countless number of ancestors who no longer walk this earth in living human form. There may also be a relative or friend you knew in life who is present as a helper for you on the other side. Honor your ancestors and deceased loved ones now by consciously attuning to their guidance and welcoming the wisdom they want to impart. Take meaningful action that demonstrates your love and willingness to connect. If you can, visit the graves of ancestors or deceased loved ones. Bring them flowers. Sweep or spruce up their monuments as needed, and most importantly, spend quiet time with their spirits in meditation and contemplation. As an alternative, or in addition, you might create an altar to your ancestors and deceased loved ones. Place pictures or mementos that remind you of them, along with candles, flowers, and perhaps foods or beverages they once enjoyed. As you sit in silence before your altar, call up an inner connection to your non-physical friends. Feel your love for them and their love for you, and employ it as a bridge of light that connects you to their living spirits on the other side. If you're asking about a specific issue or challenge, there is an ancestor or deceased loved one who wants to provide you with loving support as its outcome unfolds. For example, if you're inquiring about money, a financially savvy grandparent may have just the advice you need. And as you consciously and deliberately work with this grandparent and remember to ask for their help, they will pull strings and grant favors that can help make your path easy, breezy, and fun. Enlist the spirits. Awaken to magic. Allow your etheric allies to help you manifest the success you desire. All right, so it looks as if you have a loved one in spirit, an ancestor, or maybe a passed on friend that is wanting to help you. And your card is the Ace of Imps, the Ace of Wands, and which indicates a new beginning in something that you are passionate about. So you may be starting a new passion project. You may be starting something that you're very, very excited about. You may be starting a new spiritual journey, a new art project, a new creative project. So whatever this is, it looks like this might be what your loved one in spirit is wanting to help you with. So consider talking to their spirit and seeing what wisdom they have to impart to you. And now I'm going to pull a rune. And your rune is this one. And I will read the meaning. That is the Crossroads. Okay, the Crossroads is a troublesome rune associated with dark gray. Some of its meanings could be multiple paths available, major life decisions, feeling stuck, lack of confidence in actions, fear of change, fear of proceeding along a path, options to consider when making a choice, a not well thought out plan, a physical obstacle, or an emotional or spiritual blockage. And this may be exactly what your ancestor or your loved one in spirit has come to help you with. So talk with them, connect with them. They can hear you. All right, friends, that was your reading. If you enjoyed the reading, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you've not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.